Hi, Paula Roy here. On behalf of the Wellington West BIA, it's my pleasure to bring you another Taste of Wellington West virtual culinary segment. We're talking pasta today, but before I get to it, I want to remind you that taste season is running throughout September and October, and there is so much going on. We've got over 100 food and drink businesses in Hintonburg and Wellington West, representing almost all the cuisines of the globe, it seems sometimes. There's going to be lots of virtual activities like these food showcases, also some in-person events, contests, prizing. You can find out all the details at wellingtonwest.ca/taste 2022 or check out the BIA's social media channels for more information. So back to pasta. I decided to call this segment A World of Pasta-bilities because that is what we have in Hintonburg and Wellington West. So many restaurants have pasta on their menu. So many shops sell pasta ingredients to make your own great meals at home. So I picked up things from 5 spots and I'm going to show them to you now. So first off, I went to Publico. It's perhaps better known for its fantastic Brooklyn-style pizza and also its amazing hot dogs, but they also have pasta on their menu. And I love these macaroni and cheese balls. They're deep fried, the outside is crispy, just perfect. Inside is creamy and delicious, just so flavorful. And there's a really great spicy mayo dipping sauce to go with them. Perfect snack if you're having a beverage and watching a baseball game, for example, on one of their many screens. So you can find these at Publico. For my next treat, I crossed the street and went to Parma Ravioli. And it's a real institution in this community. So many people rely on them, not only for their house-made pastas and sauces, but also their freshly prepared heat and eat meals, which you can find in a refrigerator case or also frozen. I certainly pick them up and keep a couple in my freezer at all times for those days when I just run out of time and can't cook something myself. What I grabbed was this beautiful spinach and cheese manicotti. They sell it in this smaller size, which they call an individual portion. Looks like lunch for 2 in my house. And then they have a family size version as well. Amazing sauces. They truly taste homemade. The pasta, of course, is house made as well. Lots and lots of cheese, and the filling in the manicotti is really great. So highly recommend grabbing some heat and eat meals from Parma Ravioli if you haven't done so before. My next stop was a restaurant that is near and dear to my heart. It's called Absinthe. It's in Hintonburg, and they are amazing supporters of the Parkdale Food Center, which happens to be the charity that will be the beneficiary from the Taste fundraising that's happening this year. They're the permanent charity partner of the Wellington West BIA, and chef owner Pat Garland is as kind as the day is long, as the expression goes, and also an amazing cook, and he trains everyone in his kitchen to do the same. So what I picked up there was their beef stroganoff, and the pasta in this case is Spätzle, which is a German egg pasta that is sort of dumpling-like in texture. A perfect counterpoint to the beautiful tender meat and amazing sauce and generous, delicious mushrooms that are in this beef stroganoff. Like a lot of the dishes on Absinthe's menu, I like to think of this as elevated comfort food, and you just can't go wrong with this as a pasta choice. Next up, I went to Favia Taste, which is on Wellington West near the Metro grocery store, because I thought, well, rice noodles, that's like pasta, and that's what you'll find in a lot of Asian cuisines. One great aspect of that is that they are gluten-free, so if that's important to you, this could be your pasta option. And this is their vegetarian pad thai. Let me tell you, this dish is hefty. It is just packed, and it's not all noodles. They never skimp on the vegetables, and if you order chicken, beef, or shrimp pad thai, they don't skimp on those either. Really well seasoned, absolutely delicious, and kind service. So highly recommend Favia Taste if you want a pad thai fix. Last but not least, I went to see my friends at Il Negozio Nicastro. I love that spot. They have an amazing deli counter, fantastic cheese selection, and also they're a really well-stocked Italian grocery store. I decided I wanted to make one of my favorite sauces, which is called amatriciana, and it's considered one of the quintessential sauces, particularly in Rome. I'm sure they teach it at every single cooking school in Italy. And one of the principal ingredients of that is guanciale, which is cured pig's cheek or pig's jowl. This is like the most amazing bacon that you could ever possibly try. So it gets rendered down, chopped up fine, so good. And of course, San Marzano tomatoes are very common in Italian pasta sauces. And the pasta that this sauce is typically served with is called bucatini, and it may look like spaghetti, but in fact, they're little thin hollow tubes. And the sauce just wraps itself around these tubes in the most magical way. Perfect sauce, perfect pasta for this sauce. And of course, the top will be generously dusted with Pecorino Romano, which is a sheep's milk cheese that has a really great, almost sort of nutty flavor, and it's a perfect complement to all the other ingredients in this dish. So you can find everything you need to make a whole lot of different pasta recipes at Il Negozio Nicastro. I hope giving you this world of Pasta-bilities has opened your eyes to perhaps some new dishes you weren't familiar with, or at least made you hungry enough to want to go out and grab some pasta or grab some ingredients to make some at home. Happy taste season to one and all.